I'd like to now offer the opportunity to Dr. M. Annadurai, who is the director of the Indian Space Research Organization Satellite Center, to share some thoughts. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. John. My fellow panelists, distinguished delegates, probably next 7 minutes, I will stick to the topic given to me. View on space, why we go to. Probably I will touch upon, if you are going to space, what we will do, how we will do. View on space, I can take two ways. One is from Earth looking at space. From Earth looking at space, as some of the panelists has already told, this view, each one of us, depending upon our mood set, depending upon age group, they reflect a different way. The feelings are different. It can be poetic, it can be artistic, it can be feeling loneliness, it can be curiosity, and so on. And that is as looking at the space from the Earth. But now, once you go, I think probably I also got an opportunity to have India's first mission, lunar mission, going to Moon. And secondly, where the Mars mission also worked for the Mangalyaan is concerned. But notwithstanding that, if you are going to the space and looking at back to Earth, okay, this is the fact we are seeing. I look at here, probably this is not any fantasy, this is not any artificial thing. This is as it stands. I think probably some of you may not be knowing, actually one of the rightmost corner is the school, similar one which I studied nearly 40 years back. From there, today I'm standing here just because of education, but equal opportunity of education was not given to the people. And this is how in the educational front, wherein we have to go to the Moon or Mars, whatever we do, we need a basic need of education is called for, but equal opportunity to the people is not given for the education point of view. This is what, if you look from space, Earth tells. Similarly, you could look at the workplaces. Depending upon whatever the education he has done, the way in which workplace goes on, whether the men or women, without differentiation, the workplaces varies totally different. And this again tells the way in which the work in the Earth, it varies, spread is varying in a fairly big way, either starting from agriculture or going for the normal building, or you are going for the textile mill or the industry or the IT industry. Workplaces differs person to person depending upon the occupation it takes. Now you look at beyond that, even the cities. Cities, also you look at here, there are cities built to the plan. There are the cities people built as they like. And this is all the fact in which today we are seeing the thing across the globe. I'm not just studying India, but some of the cities of India, just I'm capturing, I'm putting it here. This is how our Mother Earth, Mother Planet, in the various ways, a differentiated way, sitting there. So we are not having the equal opportunity. We are not having the equal facilities across the human habitat back in Earth itself. You look at healthcare, beyond education, healthcare. Also, you look at the way in which how the education, our health centers are there. You look at one place where the primary health center, the people are in the queue for the need of the doctor to attend. And he goes in, and the one doctor with the basic needs itself without there, and the people are being attended that way. Whereas a similar place, just few kilometers away, it is a world-class level healthcare centers available, and one person is attended by many people, many doctors, this happening there. This is right away, again, human being remains same, and his healthcare is being attended very different way being attended to that, because of the facilities to which he is accessible to that. It's happening just back in front of us, it's happening. Basic need of drinking water. Okay, how it is happening within the one country itself, you can look at here, the basic need of drinking water, how the people are getting queued. I don't know, I'm not telling about just a water. It's a drinkable water, potable water, big question mark. But whereas similar thing, just because he is born to an affluent family, he is able to get a drinking water, very safe drinking water to his hands available. This is the big differentiation happening just in our Mother Earth. Now, how such a problems can be? Problems look problems until we solve it. But the same big problem, we can bring it to a much smaller level. The same view graph, I'm putting it here. Now, herein, this is how the space is working right away in India. Okay, we have the Rajiv Gandhi drinking water program, rechargeable plants are there. In this, nearly you are talking about almost all the 22 states of India have been covered sample way. And accordingly, the potable water success rate where the government of India is able to dig the borewells and enable the villagers, enable the masses to get the potable drinking water available to their residences. It's thanks to the satellite data versus the in-situ analysis, whatever happening there, it has been given there. This is a drinking water point of view. Similarly, you look at education. Yes, as I told, I started with my schooling, wherein the one teacher for the 5 schools not in a permanent school called village, just under their tree. Not even a tree, it is a cow shed. We have to go clean the cow shed, tanks, other things, make so-called clean room ready, classroom ready, and the teacher comes and start the classroom. Versus, and today, thanks to that, I happen to be again the project director for a first EduSat of an Indian satellite program, wherein we enabled across the Indian villages and the good number of classrooms, wherein a well-trained class teacher from the city is able to reach to the villages where the people are able to go for the education in a better way. We are trying to bring in a possible equalable thing for the education to the people. Beyond that, even training. As I was told, the workplaces, people are in a slightly different way because they are not vocational training, not in a place. Again, vocational training to the people, the villagers also being given using the same media, where thanks to satellite, it's happening there. Similarly, telemedicine, healthcare, whatever I told here, the primary health center gets support of a full-fledged health center from the city. It reaching thanks to the connectivity of the satellites given. It's happening. And a good number of hospitals, super specialty hospitals, have been connected to the so-called primary health centers, wherein the villager is able to get a specialty doctor's advice through a midwife or undertrained doctor. He gets accordingly his health care is taken care of there. These are all just symbolically told. Having shown that it has been taken to the policymakers, and this is the forum wherein you look at here, all the 22 states, plus the departments of, various departments of Government of India, secretaries were brought here. They are the people who are making the policies, and for them this has been shown. These are all the possibilities where space program can help for the masses. Is it possible for you to take it and to make enlarged thing so that everyone is able to get equitably all the things like healthcare, education, even the basic need of water, dwelling. Is it possible to do? For that, there is a pilot mode we have enabled. Is it possible for you to take this and ensure that masses are able to get these benefits from the space? Is it possible? I think they are taken very, very positively. This happened just in a year and another year, 1.5 years back. And that translated into a bigger way. Basically, today's governance of India is through space. It's we are trying to make it here. That translated into a fairly number of the satellites, translating this into a roadmap. Roadmap created a totally quantum jump for the Indian space program is concerned, asking for possibly more than 1 satellite per month. That's what the requirement. Originally, we used to make 1 or 2 satellites every 3 or 4 years. They called for a quantum jump of, if possible to do, as one of the panelists told, is it possible within the time period of the policymakers are there? I think we took the challenge. Yes, within your period it's possible to do. That translates into possibility to start with 1 satellite per month, which originally we are taking one satellite every 3 to 4 years. We have to make a quantum jump of every satellite per month. And this year onwards, we have to make every 2 months 3 satellites. I think that we are going to start, and it's going to happen also. Last year, almost we touched of 12 satellites per year. This year, 18 satellites per year. Like that, we are going to do to meet the requirements of whatever we told, telemedicine, tele-education, and remote sensing, navigation, and over and above that, for our own science need point of view also, exploration mission for Chandrayaan-2 also we are planning to do. So this way, when we're translating this into a bigger way, when we do, yes, this is what we told. India is the country of the multiple culture, multiple language. Language not 1 or 2 or 100, it is 3,500 languages across India, having 120 million, 1.2 billion people working there. Religions, I think almost all the religions, whatever there in the globe is available within India. And the caste is another thing is there. Beliefs, totally different beliefs. What I believe, my friend need not believe, my wife need not believe, my son need not believe. This is a different culture we have. Still we believe space enables unity and diversity. In spite of the fact, India is a country of multiple things are there. Bringing the people together, we believed, and we have done it. Space can bring the people together. Thanks to that, I think the people also acknowledged. In India, I think next to cricketers, Indian Space Research Organization people are regarded. Okay, thanks to that, I think I can show you even recently given the money rupee of highest denomination of 2,000 rupee, where one side Mahatma Gandhi, father of our nation, second side it shows the Mangalyaan. They have recently launched a Mangalyaan mission. There is every Indian today acknowledges what father of the country is the reason for the India's independence. And India's independence to continue. India's independence
Microphone, please.
go this way. I believe, people believe. Now, whoever takes the note, he believes the space industry, Indian Space Organization will enable them to be a pride Indian, to have an independent Indian, to have his long goals. May not go to the moon, he may not go to the thing, but he brings the moon-like things back in India. I think that's everyone believes, that's what we accept that is happening there. Now, having told that, this which beyond India also, is it possible? I think that's what I think if my fellow panelists permit, Yuki also yesterday we signed. This is the BRICS constellation for remote sensing, thanks to UNESCO put together. This is, we are trying to expand whatever we have sent here. This is underprivileged people, space enables. Is it possible to go beyond Indian borders? Okay, but space not seeing the borders, space is not seeing that. So here you look at here, symbolically we told about BRICS is the constellation, wherein both spacefaring nations and emerging a nation, combining together, this is symbolically we are indicating, combining together to the space, we will give a correct answer to the needs of the people of today's peoples, and preserve our Mother Earth means it is not only preserving the forests, not only preserving our rivers, not only preserving the Himalayas, not only preserving their eyes. Beyond that, every human being has to be protected because this life is not known outside the earth. So this life needs to be, everyone who born here has the dignity to live his own way, dignity to have his safe health, dignity to have better education, dignity to have his workplace to be as decent as to my brother or sister. Towards that, we believe yesterday what we have taken is a small step. I think we can do much better way in the years to come. So to put it all together, let us go to the space to make the planet Earth more livable with equal opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity.